And let's grab the... Oh. I have acquired a number of orchestrinals, apparently. And then let's grab the savages. Good morrow, valued employee. Thank you always for your tireless efforts. As part of the Savage Initiative, we bring you Phase 3 of our Mending Melody selection. Today's composition is a bzz, beep, beep. Greetings, Alpha Group. Do not be alarmed. This recording is being transmitted the instant prior to my irreversible dissolution of form. I have already ceased to exist. My impending defeat has initiated a pinpoint analysis of mortal customs, and numerous examples throughout history demand that the victor of a contest such as we have fought is due some manner of reward. Though my directives make no mention of remuneration, I have calculated that the risk of neglecting long-held protocols results in a non-zero probability of bloop bleep. At the time of this transmission, I lack the requisite temporal and etheric resources to produce a material prize. Instead, I will provide you with an alternative of inestimable value: your combat data. It is highly probable that you already possess a record of your battle performance. As such, I have enhanced your base encounters with supplemental data to provide a more stimulating experience. These enhanced encounters would be impossible in reality, but simulations can be sufficient to nurture your continued evolution. This will be my last and only message to you. Blip. Transmission ended. Blip. Unscheduled transmission. I have learned that your automatic memory processing and data simulation function is known as dreaming. While I was unable to assimilate your self-described strength of soul, extensive observation of mortal behavior has provided me with insight into suitable phrases for myriad situations. Thus, in anticipation of your forthcoming sleep cycle, I bid you good night and sweet dreams. Bleep. Okay, there's that. Let's go do our Weaver quest then. Might as well. I know I can't do that until I actually land in Kugane. Probably see where I am on the fishing roll too. Oh, also I need to fix a grievous mistake. Can't be walking around unglammed. Job is done, you say? Splendid. My heart has not stopped pounding since you began work. You must show me what you have wrought before it bursts. Remarkable. It is so light and gossamer it seems about to take flight. I would have Kotochi try it on at once. Yagri, send a message to the Hanamachi with all haste. What say you, young master? Does it suit me? On my wildest dreams, my dearest Kotocho. The inimitable elegance of an Ishgardian countess, combined with the fragile grace of a fluttering butterfly. You shimmer and shine with the beauty of two worlds brought together as one. Wear this dress at your first public appearance as a geiko, and all attendants will lose themselves in rapturous bliss. I'm certain of it. You are most kind, young master. Fear that such extravagant attire might not suit me, but my fears are no more. I am honored to begin my new life as a geiko with your most exquisite creation, Master Shade. To the both of you, this I promise. I will not let your generous gift go to waste. Yes, Kotocho shall spread her wings and fly high, ushering in the winds of change to Kugane. I'll take the money. Learn quality assurance. Slightly increases the chance of getting material good. Master Shade, I cannot thank you enough. It would be no overstatement to say that your bustle has swept the discriminating patrons of the Hanamachi clear off their feet. Though she may lack the experience and name value of her seniors, Kotocho's services are in the highest of demand. Proof of this, my butterfly has received the most prestigious of invitations, called to perform at the inaugural Keiko Odori. The Keiko Odori is to be a celebration of the opening of Kugane's port to the world. An ideal opportunity to introduce our cultural traditions to foreign dignitaries and luminaries who have just recently arrived on Hengen shores. Only the most accomplished and celebrated geiko are being chosen for this occasion, for a fledgling such as Kotocho to receive the call. This can only be a sign that a new dawn is breaking before our eyes. When my butterfly makes her debut before the world, none but the finest of dresses will do. Might I commission your services once more, Master Shade? Would trust the job to none other. As before, the particulars of the design I shall leave to Kotocho herself. Clearly, the girl possesses an unparalleled eye for fashion. Pray visit her in the Hanamachi and see what she has in mind. Seaweed is always greener than somebody else. Oh, yeah, we've got another, delivery person. That's right. It's an honor to welcome you back, friend. The bustle you fashioned for me has caught the eye of many. Night after night am I summoned by the wealthiest merchants and landowners of Kugane, who would spare no expense to spend a night in my company. But why limit myself to my own countrymen? There's a whole world out there to enthrall and entrance. If I can win the favor of honored guests at the Keiko Odori, there's no telling the heights to which I may soar. Dreams I never dared to dream will be within my reach. However, one matter concerns me. I'm accustomed to dancing in inns and tea houses, and yet these festivities will be held outdoors, under the open sky. I wonder, what manner of dresses are preferred for such an occasion in your homeland? Move freely. I see. Yes, on a wide open stage, I cannot afford to wear a garment that might restrict my range of motion. A dress of light, supple fabric would certainly suffice. Whatever one calls such a garment, must I ask? Spring dress, you say? How very delightful. Calls to mind cherry blossoms dancing and twirling in a gentle breeze. The very thought sets my heart aflutter. But do not forget, friend. Light and airy though it may be, this dress will serve as my arbor in my fiercest battle yet. I'm counting on you to see that I emerge triumphant. Do pass along my regards to the young master. This is a 65, right? Yep, 65. Welcome back, Master Shade. Do tell, what manner of dress do you intend to fashion for my butterfly this time? A dress that flutters like petals in a spring breeze. Absolutely delightful. I can only begin to envision what you have in mind, but surely you will evoke a sense of freedom and frolic entirely unlike our traditional kimono. Please begin your work with my blessing. As before, I have instructed Yagiri to provide you with all the fabric you require. May the calm be with you, my friend. I can scarcely wait to see what wonders your needle will work this time. Give me the stuff. Thanks in no small part to your masterwork, Katocho has become the darling of the Flower District, and orders for Western fashions have been coming in night and day. The young master can be reserved in showing his emotions, but even he is finding it difficult to conceal his joy. Needless to say, we at Titania are honored to support your efforts in whatever humble manner we may. Should you lack for materials, you need but say the word. Yeah, just let me make the thing. It is still not that button. Winsom's dress. Here's your dress. Your work is done. Splendid. Pray show me a marvelous fashion for my butterfly today. Simply stunning, my friend. I knew you'd not let us down. That said, is the neckline not a touch low? No matter. You must summon Katocho at once. You agree? Send a message to Hanamachi. They're literally like 3 feet behind you. Just shout through the wall. Young master, Master Shade, what say you? Say nothing, my butterfly. For your unspeakable beauty has robbed me of all words. My worries about the neckline for naught, the slender grace of your shoulders. Why, you are as a delicate orchid blooming in the warmth of the spring sun. Yes, I can see it now. When you dance for the world at the Keiko Odori, a spring breeze will blow down from the mountains high and sweep Hinkin and Ijin alike into a glorious rapture. Words make me blush, young master. It is by your patronage and the talents of Master Shade that I have come this far. But I assure you, this is only the beginning. When I take the stage of the Keiko Odori, a new legend will be born. A legend? I trust this means you will not be tripping on your 2 feet as you did in yesterday's lesson. Give me Kodotsuru. I meant no disrespect. I know your dancing ability far outseeks my own, but must you be so cruel about it? I speak only the truth that all can see. All save this Koban rag merchant, and the amateur athletes who waste their coin on a clumsy child who hides their shameful lack of skill with gaudy, uncultured garb. I may be a child, and my skill at dance may yet be lacking, but I am trading as hard as any in the Flower District. I'm winning hearts with each passing day. Every night, new customers flock to see me. New customers? Ask you this, my clumsy little caterpillar. How many of them come back? You are a curiosity, an oddity, and little more. One night with you and your outlandish dresses, and they have had their fill for a lifetime. There are only so many patrons, wealthy patrons, in Kugane, and they value tradition. Fail to win their hearts, and your career will be as fleeting as the cicada who will not live to see the autumn. But I must be on my way. My customers are calling. That was Kodotsuru, the most senior and celebrated of all the Geiko. She's also the one charged with training her younger sisters, though she can be something of a harsh taskmistress, as you just saw. I'll show her. There's more to being a geiko than stuffy old traditions. I may still be young, but I am the future of Kugane. I will soar high atop the flower district long after that fusty old crane has gone home to roost. She can keep her stuffy old bureaucrats and merchants. I require no more than young master and master shade at my side. Kotocho's star is rising, and at the Keiko Odori, it will shine brightest of all. Once again, I will take the money. Mr. Shade, you'll be pleased to hear that the Keiko Odori was a rousing success, and thanks in no small part to you, of course, Kotocho was the star of the show. The foreign dignitaries in attendance were positively smitten with the sight of a geiko performing a traditional Hingan dance. Clad in a striking Eorzean dress, true fusion of East and West, the old and the new. What's more, ever since then the inns and tea houses of the flower district are packed with aged customers, many of whom ask for our butterfly night after night. So much for Kototsuru and her haughty words of warning. With her popularity ever burgeoning, my butterfly has received another prestigious invitation. This time none other than the... That's a typo. This time none other than from the Bugyo himself. Kugane's highest magistrate will be holding an exclusive banquet at his estate for official guests of state, and he has called on a select group of geiko to entertain them. If Kotocho can win the favor of the Bugyo and his associates, none will be able to dismiss her as a passing fancy destined to vanish like the foam in the water. Needless to say, the importance of the occasion has not been lost on the dear girl. She has asked me for another gift, and who are we to refuse? I humbly request you call upon her at her residence in the Hanamachi and take note of her every wish. You guys know she's literally right over here, and you can just go over and talk to her yourself, right? If this Master Shade, Kototsuru insists that I attend the Bugyo's banquet in a traditional silk kimono. What right does she have to make such a decision? She is senior to me, yes, but I am my own woman. Tell her what you have told me, friend. Tell her that my boldness is an indispensable part of what makes me me. There you go again, Kotocho, dragging others into your petty squabbles. Can you not see this foreigner has more important matters on his mind? I forgive Kotocho her rudeness, Master Shade. She cannot help being the petulant little girl she is. There you go again, Kototsuru. Always thinking you know what's best for me. I am dragging Master Shade into nothing. He fashions his masterworks for me because he believes in me and my dream, as Master Kame does. Is it not so? I think you're just jealous. Jealous because I am wearing inspired fashions from across the Ruby Sea, while you're still trotting out that fusty old kimono. Poor child. Clearly my teachings were for naught. But I will deign to teach you one final lesson. This is what I propose. Let us compete to see which of us earns the favor of the Bugyo. Challenge accepted. You'll eat your words and your moth-eaten kimono both when the student outshines the teacher. Such confidence. I take it then you'll not be opposed to the conditions? The loser will immediately renounce her position and return to the scullery as an apprentice. Oh, but look at the time. A customer calls. Do try not to trip over your own feet when you practice now. Finally. I swear when Kototsuru stands beside me, the air is so stuffy with musty old tradition I can scarcely breathe. But a new wind blows in Kugane, and bold youth and individuality will win the day. I will see to this. Can you help me, yes? I would have you fashion the most eye-catching dress imaginable. Something that will make that old hag shrink from the mere sight. Maybe something like, what was it the dignitary spoke of? The piece favored by his favorite dancing girl. A Navtharian bustier, was it? Well, whatever it's called. That is precisely what I want. You'll make it for me, yes? In my favorite color, of course. Do you mean a Threvnarian bustier? Tell the young master that this is truly a life and death battle for his butterfly, and we can afford to spare no expense. And now, I must return to my lessons. I'm counting on you, Master Shade. Do 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 do. Spoken with my butterfly, I presume. What manner of dress does the girl seek this time? A dress even more revealing than that worn by the old Gansing girls. What is this strange sensation I feel in my chest? As always, the finest fabrics in our inventory are at your disposal. What will you require? Dear, just between the two of us, silk of a quality befitting my butterfly is not cheaply had. And yet, so long as Kotocho's star continues to rise, the demand for Western fashions will spread, and our profits will only grow. Contest from Kototsuru, you say? The loser forced to start a career over from the lowest rung in the Geico ranks? This is most concerning, to say the least. But no, I must trust in my butterfly. The girl has not achieved all she has by walking the well-trodden path, and my own confidence, and boldness, and daring must be equal to hers. You may follow Kotocho's orders to the letter, and do so with my blessing. Yagari will provide you with all that you require. May the kami guide your needle, Master Shade. Back, honored guest. The young master told me that you would be returning. Here are the fabrics he has set aside for you. Silk is quite costly, this I know. Are you certain that such a limited quantity will suffice? Tiny dress. It only covers the... Forgive me, my friend, I meant no disrespect. You must understand that we in Ingashi have but recently become exposed to the cultures and customs of your homeland. Judging from what I have seen of your work, I have no doubt that any garment you fashion will be an exquisite piece of unparalleled quality and good taste. Should you require any more fabric, you need but speak the word. Seductive bustier. I say, Master Shade, my heart is still... The dress is complete, you say? Pray show it to me without delay. It is lovely, my friend, but where's the rest of it? But I just... It is just as I envisioned it. I simply must have my butterfly try it on at once. Kotocho! Kotocho! Oh, you have learned to shout through the wall for her. Say you, my friends. Certainly does look Threvnarian, yeah. Kotocho, give me, it was a bit too much for my senses to take in all at once, but now I see it all. I will see resolve and determination as never before. If you would bear your passion in full, know that you will have my unwavering support. You're too kind, young master. And Master Shade, you have truly outdone yourself this time. It is so light and airy. I feel as if I could take flight in this very instant. My battle with Kototsuru is all but won. That's the spirit, my butterfly. Do not let that one fluster you. Breathe deeply and show the Bugyo the fruits of your training, and Master Shade's masterpiece will surely do the rest. Thank you, my friends. Mark my words, my performance will be daring and bold as the dress you have gifted me. I'll dance as I have never danced before. Forgive me, I seem to be short of breath. No doubt it is simply the anxiety I feel in anticipation of my butterfly's most formidable trial yet. I'm sorry, Master Shade, but I am feeling rather faint. Would you be so kind as to keep me company here until my butterfly returns? Thank you for the company, my friend. I would have surely have passed out hours ago were you not here by my side. But whatever is keeping Gatocha? Surely the banquet is long over by now. Could it be that... No, my butterfly was triumphant. I'm sure of it. I can stand the anticipation no more. Let us split up and find the girlfriend. I'll make for the Bugyo's estate. Might you search the piers? I have known Gatocha to look out over the ocean there when she wants to clear her mind. Right, camp out here. So. A nostalgic fellow. Dick seals for Kieran's. What are those? Master Shade, whatever brings you here? Forgive me for worrying you so. I do not deserve your kindness. Little butterfly. Think to calm me that you're safe. When you did not return after the banquet, I feared the worst. But, pray tell, how did you fare in your contest with Gototsuru? Forgive me, young master, it is all over. After all you have done for me. Failed you, my friends. The CA Master Shade made for me was perfect, of course. All the blame lies with me, but not worthy of it. The moment I stepped on the stage, all the eyes in the audience fell on me. I saw looks of shock, surprise on their faces, and before I knew it, my mind was blank, my body frozen. If only I had given my training the same attention as my attire, I might have salvaged a performance worthy of the occasion. Well, I am. Finally, you learn. A pity is too late. That dress, whatever you would call it, is a marvel indeed. But I fear you also made a fatal error of judgment, my girl. The honored guest of the Bugyo, nearly to a man, hailed from Radzatan. The sight of a scantily clad dancing girl is nothing new to them. They may have been amused to see the fashions of their homeland display here in Kugane, but make no mistake, that is not what brought them here. They came to our shores to feast their eyes and ears on traditional Hengan song and dance. Yes, the tradition you are so quick to scorn. But worry not. You have plenty of time to learn to appreciate it in your second apprenticeship. Watch closely and have the humility to learn from those around you, and mayhap you'll reclaim your position on your own merits. I, for one, would welcome that day. Should have known. I was never Gototsuru equal. Sees clearly all that I was blind to. The truth of my clients, trends in fashion, even of myself. For all her harsh words, she was only looking out for me, doing all she could to teach me the ways of the world. Yet, I responded with the insolence and impudence of a child. Still, she never gave up on me, not even today. I'll not forget the lessons I've learned. Carry them in my heart at all times as I start over from where I began. And one day, I might spread my wings and fly once more. Mr. Kimmy, after all you have done for me, in the end I brought nothing but shame to you and your family's business. But I will not ask for your forgiveness. No, for I must show by my deeds that I am truly deserving of it. Promise that my flower will bloom once more. You will wait until that day, yes? But of course, my sweet butterfly. To see you pursue your dreams with such single-minded devotion, the shackles of custom and tradition be damned. It has filled me with a new sense of purpose. Perhaps your eyes was too swift, too striking for the staid, uncultured masses. But this I know. Stay true to yourself and devote yourself to your training, and your era will come. It's about a matter of time. Thank you, my friends. And now, I must return to my quarters and gather my belongings. Farewell, young master. Master Shade, till we meet again. I'm going to smile for Kotocho's sake, but to speak the truth, I am at something of a loss right now. I would return to my store and collect my thoughts. Pray stop by later. There are matters we should discuss. That was the 68 quest. Means there's still another one, so... Thank you for coming, friend. To be quite honest, I fear for what will become of our business without Kotocho to lure in potential customers and draw attention to our western passions. Still, there is naught to do but hawk our wares and hope that our butterflies stay in the apprentice ranks will be short-lived. In the meantime, pray continue to heighten your aesthetic senses and hone your craft. When Kotocho regains her status, I would gift her with a garment worthy of the occasions. But I don't really... I want the money, but that's not an option.